Today, we're going to take the world's greatest cookie and we're going to add it to some alcohol, redistill it with this bad boy here to see if we can make a tasty alcoholic drink. Why? This is Meme Spirits. How's it going, chasers? I hope you're having a kick-ass week. I'm Jesse, this is Still It, and we're back with another episode of Meme Spirits. Normally, on this channel, we do things quite seriously, have a bit of fun along the way, but we're trying to make a real distilled product, and that's not what Meme Spirits is about. Meme Spirits is about taking this little bad boy, throwing something weird into it. It's for sanity's sake. It's nice to not take yourself so seriously every now and again. I promised that we were going to distill the world's greatest cookie. Here's the thing, guys, it's not actually a cookie because it's a biscuit. Because it's not American. Bold claim, I hear you say. I'm claiming it. These are the best biscuits on the face of the planet. And I feel comfortable making that claim for 3 reasons. Number 1, they're just damn delicious. If you disagree, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. Number 2, every time American backpackers come to New Zealand, it's almost a rite of passage for them to leave with 2 things in their suitcase. 1, pineapple lumps. 2, Timtams. And number 3, just like a certain stuffed circular cookie from America, Timtams have a very specific and theatrical way that you're supposed to eat them. I am, of course, talking about the Tam Slam. You don't know what a Tam Slam is? You need educating. I'll show you at the end of the video. But let's get down to the nitty gritty, which of course in this case is sticking some Timtams in here, distilling it with some booze and seeing if we can make booze that tastes like Timtams. Easy, right? Surely. Now, the first part of the puzzle is alcohol. And this fits the bill for 2 reasons. 1, it's whiskey, and I just like whiskey, so I'm probably going to distill it with whiskey, but it has a caramelly, chocolatey vibe to it. So let's get some of this bad boy in here. If you're a long-time viewer of the channel and you want to know what on earth this is, it is the Still Spirits whiskey kit thing that I tried a little while ago. And it's quite chocolatey and caramelly, actually. Don't think I've ever done that before. Dip a Glencairn like a punch glass. Caramelly, chocolatey, but it is starting to actually get a little bit over tannic for the type of whiskey this is. And for that reason, I don't think I'm ever going to be, drinking it as whiskey. Now, the question is, how do I put these in there? And most of the videos I make, I do a lot of planning. This one I have not planned. I guess we could just break them up and throw them in. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Like I said, I haven't really planned this. Wow. I'm just going to throw these in here, break them up. And my assumption is that the heat and the slight bubbling action is going to, break them down completely. They're just going to dissolve. Well, not dissolve, but melt. So these Timtams have gotten a little hot, sitting and waiting. They look horrible, but I promise you they taste just as good. Oh, get in there. There we go. Damn. And like always, I've forgotten to plug the damn thing in. Where is a... Wah! Come here. Bam. There we go. That's going to take 15 to 20 to warm up. While it does, let me explain to you what on earth a Timtam is, in case you don't know. A chocolate outer layer, 2 flaky chocolate biscuits, and a gooey caramel chocolate center. No, this video isn't sponsored by Timtams. They're just genuinely, my favorite biscuit. But what you should take note of at this point in time is that every single one of these layers is going to be even more delicious when partially melted. That's important for the Tam Slam. And just like that, we have first drips going on over here. And, oh wow, there is potential there. Now this run is going to take, I don't know, probably about an hour, to be honest. And I am going to make cuts because, like we said in the last Meme Spirits episode, whiskey is not an overly refined product. It's kind of rough on purpose. So there is going to be some rough stuff coming off at the top. I'm going to use rolling cuts, which is way too serious for a meme spirits video, but basically it means I just keep swapping these cups out and ditching the worst of it, keeping the best of it, so I don't, you know, miss the cut anywhere. This has potential. I love it when things work out better than expected. This has happened a few times now on meme spirits. We must be ready for a disaster soon. Anyway, let's get to the end of this run, and I can tell you what happened during it. While we're waiting for it, let me tell you about the actual sponsor for today's video. Around 4-ish years ago, I made the transition from a dirty, great big leather triple fold wallet down to using minimalistic style wallets. And honestly, the amount of crap I used to carry around with me because I might need it one day, it boggles my mind. Since then, I've tried a bunch of different minimalistic, small, classy wallets. And this solution from Open Sea Leather is one of my absolute favorites. So a huge, huge thank you to Open Sea Leather for sponsoring this video because they took the simplistic and minimalistic even further. The new gun deck and topsider mini still have that classic awesome silhouette you're after, and they're still made from full grain Italian leather, which smells amazing, and patinas and wears even better. I can attest to that from this wallet. But now they're barely any bigger than a credit card itself. So now I'm thinking that I might want to reduce that pocket bulge even more from this down to this, because honestly, guys, do you really need more than like 4 or 5 cards and a bit of cash? No. So, if you want to join me and make the most of awesome little wallets like this, use the code STILLIT at osleather.com to get yourself 15% off. The code and the link are in the description down below if that's easier for you. Thanks again, Open Sea Leather. Oh, yeah. Let's kill that there. It's going to run out for a little while. Here's what happened, guys. So I did take a little bit off the top. It was just a little bit too rough for what I was going for. Maybe I should have kept slightly more. I don't know. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. But right from the beginning, there was a very interesting, it was almost more like a caramel note. And then as it went through the run, it morphed from sort of like sweet carameliness into chocolate, very milk chocolate, not dark, crazy chocolate or anything like that. And then as the run got further and further and further down, it switched from chocolate into chocolate biscuit, which makes sense because when you smell that, that is the main flavor, or the main aroma, I should say, that I'm getting off of it. In terms of chocolate biscuit, Oreos, like we alluded to earlier on, without the cream center, you know, just the chocolate biscuit part. So now it's gone well past chocolate biscuit, and it's starting to get into, I don't know, like grungy, grainy. It's not bad. If this was a whiskey, I would 100% be keeping that flavor, but it's no longer really what we're aiming for here in terms of a chocolate biscuit type thing. So we now have, in terms of the keepers, we have 400 mils exactly. And 80%, pretty much exactly. All right, let's try this. Oh my word. At 40% ABV and see what it's like. What I am getting is a giant dollop of the biscuit part of a Timtam, not so much the chocolate or the gooey caramel center. But I have a hunch that if we... That went so badly wrong. Wow. The little gasket on the syringe popped off and basically made me punch everything, which led to absolute carnage. There is booze everywhere. Hold on, guys. Let me reset this and we can do some more testing. Smells good and tastes good, though. Hey, it's Future Jesse here. I was just editing this video and wow, Did you see how freaking slow my reactions were for that? I thought I was feeling better, but I guess I'm still a little more sick than I thought I was. Anyway, this is a perfect time for me to say a huge thank you to the Patreons. Thank you so much, Patreons, for being awesome supporters of the show, day in, day out, month in, month out. I thoroughly appreciate it, so thank you so much, guys. Anyway, let's get back to after I clean that little mess up. Sugar syrup, just straight up simple sugar syrup, and 7 mils of water. Because I have a hunch, as I was saying before I got rudely, well, I interrupted myself, that a little bit of sugar is going to bring out the chocolate more. 100%. Actually, it's less chocolate. It's more like caramel. And depending on where you want to take this, that's probably too much sugar. There is more than enough flavor coming through in this, especially the chocolate biscuit and the caramel. Not so much the chocolate, but we're getting close. For it to be like a pretty strongly flavored whiskey, but it's not, you know, it's not that full-on liqueur kind of whack you over the head with chocolate biscuit and chocolate and caramel that like a liqueur would be. Does this teach me anything actually usable? Yes and no. No, I'm not really going to be making products by throwing chocolate biscuits into them. I don't think so. It's just kind of fun for this episode. But now that I know that this kind of flavor does carry through, what about like cocoa nibs? Could you macerate product in a buttload of cocoa nibs and then distill it and then add some sugar into it? I don't know. I feel like there's actually something to this. Anyway, at the beginning of this video, I teased you with the prospect of the Tam Slam. The best way, the only way really, to eat a Timtam. And for a Tam Slam, you're going to need 2 things. One, a Timtam, funnily enough. And 2, you're going to need a hot drink. Most people will do this with coffee. Some people will do it with tea. But if you want to go absolutely baller, you can have a mocha topped with whipped cream that is getting satiny smooth. But do you remember when I cut that last Timtam in half, it had a hollow center? Here's the trick, guys. If you nibble, and I mean nibble, just a little corner of 2 opposite sides of the biscuit, just enough to expose both ends, that looks about right, you can turn this chocolate delight into needed some sugar straight into the veins, which turns the biscuit into a straw. And of course, because it's made of chocolate, the instant that hot liquid hits the inside of it, the whole thing starts melting and it just turns into a gooey, chocolatey, coffee-ish, delightful mess. The trick, team, is to commit and go fast. If you start sucking and you don't just follow through and gobble the whole thing up straight away, it's going to melt, literally fall to pieces in your hands and drop them into your drink. I mean, you guys know where this is going, right? It's time for literally a world first, I think. I need to drink this down just a little bit to be able to hold that and this. And I need to have this ready. Because this, ladies and gents, is going to be, oh, not quite, the world's first Timtam Slam with an Irish coffee. Irish coffee? Is this an Irish coffee? I don't know. You tell me. Made from Timtam booze. This has to be a world first. This has never happened before. Tell me it's never happened before. If it has, oh no, I did it. That's too big. You can't go biting it like that. That just doesn't work. So good. That was legitimately amazing. This is legitimately delicious. Damn. So, if you enjoyed this video, please guys, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy the Meme Spirits thing and you want to see more of Meme Spirits specifically, there is a playlist down in the description as well to see all of these videos. And there's also different playlists there for more serious stuff. If you are enjoying this content and you want to see more of it, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell to get all the videos popping up in your feed. And I'll catch you next time, guys. Keep on chasing the craft. See ya.